Hello again. Friday. But yeah, we're with our special guest today. I'm gonna let her introduce herself, and then we're gonna move on to the interview.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Tell them what's your name.
I'm
who
Charli.
you are.
Yeah, I'm Charli. I'm not really good on this side of things, you know.
Yeah,
so.
it is a bit different when you're being asked the questions, isn't it? When you're not
Isn't it?
hosting.
Okay, so what do I say?
I know the feeling.
I'm out here, I'm grinding.
You're doing the thing, you know.
I'll
365.
I'll cheat up.
Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know. You got to ask me questions.
Be brief. You want me to go straight into the interview? We can introduce you during the interview.
All right, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm Charli. Right. Here we go.
All right. Are you ready, guys? So yeah, man. Like as I said, this is our special guest. This is Charli. She's going to introduce herself during the interview. Yes.
Yeah.
But we're going to move on. And the first question I wanted to really ask you is, what's your overall opinion like on the Rated Awards that was the other day? Well, it's actually on today.
Oh, we're going straight in like that?
Yeah, man, I'm going straight in. Moving into the first. She wants to get talking because obviously, as you'll find out later, why I asked this question. They're the same vibes. If you've gone on for 3 years, as I said, I'll let her introduce herself.
So clearly, you listened to my show this morning.
Listen.
But I don't know because I feel like besides everything that happened, why is it so hush hush?
Listen.
Why haven't I heard enough about it? Why isn't like?
Because as I said, because it's airing on TV today. That's why. Because literally, I myself, if I didn't have certain people on YouTube and stuff like that, I wouldn't even know what happened or like who won awards or something. Because as I said, I'm here right now.
Exactly.
The show is on, I think, at 11 on Channel 4, so I don't think I'm gonna get to catch it. As you said, it was hush hush. Like there was a few things I did hear through the grapevine and etc. that happened there, but nothing that was positive. It's always negative that gets around. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, yeah, it was a hush hush. I agree with you.
Yeah.
On that. Like it was mad hush hush. But as I said, I feel like that's due to because it's out today on Channel 4.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like it's their third year. If you're doing a big event like that, Grand Daily, as I see on Posty's Instagram, we've got 1 million subscribers. The most we've got more now. So that's a big achievement. And this is their third year of doing the Rated Awards, which is another big achievement. This time they've kind of got it on Channel 4. So
I think it's a big thing for them. I feel like it's amazing that they got to that level.
Yeah.
Coming up like being that entertainment platform and growing and watching them grow and then watching them sponsor with KA. Like, I remember growing up and doing certain little KA music things when I was growing up. And I feel like, okay, it was a big achievement to get it on Channel 4.
Yeah,
but I'm just disappointed. Like, I can't even talk about how excited and how happy I was. Like, I had Fanatics in like a couple of weeks ago, and they were up for an award.
Yeah, I see that.
And like, I was very excited. But when I heard the news of like whatever went on, I was just disappointed. Like,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? It just killed it for me. It was like really.
People taking the bigger steps. People actually kicking down those doors that's been there for
just
years.
Almost there.
Yeah.
Just almost there, and then
on Channel 4, and yeah.
And then that happened.
You get me? That kind of leads me like onto the next question. It's like yourself. Like it's really kind of difficult for me, because I want you to introduce yourself, and like my questions are gonna kind of relate to that.
To be honest with you, I don't like to talk about myself.
Why? Bring up yourself, man. You're doing positive things. There's people out there that ain't doing nada. You get what I'm saying? They're just there living every day as it comes. You have to go out there and do what's right. You get me?
Preach.
You agree, bro?
Preach.
You have to. You have to.
I feel like me and my gang were all the same like that.
You just do and let
straight to the action. Straight to the action. No games.
So what then? So what?
No games.
You're not doing it for no reason.
Yeah.
You're definitely doing it for a reason. So you have to big yourself up because, as I said, there's people out there that don't do nothing, but they're complaining about this, that, and the other. You're actually going out there and doing things that other people ain't doing. Yeah, man, come on.
Hey.
Alright.
There we go. She warm up now.
Alright, for me, I do what I do for different aspects of my life, of different achievements, make me a better person or give me a different insight and whatever. So like, for example, I'm part of like a natural sort of, how can I explain it? Okay, I don't want to say what I want to say, but let's just say, yeah, I live my life kind of different. And I take it for example, I have a daughter, and when it comes to her hair, like certain things, I think, okay, cool. I want her to be proud of her mum. Like, I want her to be proud of her hair. So I'm going to take certain steps to make sure that I instill that in her.
Of course.
So,
Tell them.
sorry, I'm a bit ill, but hey.
Same here.
But yeah.
Change your weather.
And then, like, when I started doing plus size modelling, like that again was something where it was a platform for me to help other women. It was something that I could do to show other women out there that it doesn't matter what size you are, it doesn't matter what shape you are, it doesn't matter what colour, what race, whatever, what creed, it does not matter.
So you need to stop in your stride, yeah? But do you see why I said you have to big up yourself, yeah? Because so far, I'm heading positive, yeah? Positive. And you know me, every Friday, good vibes only. So, continue.
But yeah, so, and like, that's one little aspect of my life. And then I've got the music aspect. Like, as you know already, I grew up with my boys, like, doing music with the same, let's say, pack for time.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, eventually we just grew bigger and bigger. I had better ideas and decided, you know what, actually, let's take a business course, like, let's take it seriously.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? We put in the work, like, for time. People didn't even know, and it was a grind, but
behind the scenes.
just see what I'm saying, like, we you know, we did what we had to do in terms of that, and then we did our events. So even with that, it's like to put people on, to show people talent and to showcase talent, and
I love that.
do you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna come down.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there tomorrow.
You might have to jump on.
We're gonna be there.
She wants me to throw back. Talk about 2012. I'll bring out the old school bars. If you lot have been following me from the beginning, you know the intro to my usual videos and that, Lost in the City, trying to find
And
a
if
way.
you've been listening even further, you know about the
If you
motto.
come down tomorrow and there's a cypher, you might even see me spitting some new things you ain't heard. But yeah, man, big up Overloud. That is tomorrow at 7 o'clock, right? Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm getting good.
7 o'clock, people on the door.
too late. Yeah.
Make sure you're there.
Make sure you come down. There's gonna be some fire on the stage. Yeah, nothing about littiness. I have to big up the brothers them that are doing their thing as well, man. So as you said earlier, it's about pushing yourself and doing better. So we have to get on and do things. You get me? Differently.
Exactly, but that's our whole ethos anyway. We're called LOUD, and that's an acronym. So most don't know that's Live, Outshine, Unite and Dream. So that's our whole ethos. And I feel like in life, you get drawn to certain people for certain things. And I feel like in my life personally, I'm always drawn into certain jobs that sort of, I'm in that teaching position or that helping position or that guiding position, and that's where I've always been, so it just made sense.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And the events and the music, it just all came with
With
everything we've been doing, so it was, do you know what I mean? It just makes sense, so.
Business course, like even that's a big thing, you know, like because some people just jump into it. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't even think about the education side of it or like deep in it. They kind of deep it while it's going on. I'm not gonna lie.
You have to.
I did this whole thing that I'm doing right now. I started it off of something that I wanted to do like 3-4 years ago, and I just thought, you know what? I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm just gonna do it, and I've been learning whilst doing it as well. But obviously, I've been like getting more deeper, like learning, not obviously through education because visuals and stuff like that. I can't really go to uni and do that because I ain't got time. Like, I'll be honest, that commitment is like the 100th commitment I've got. Brothers them know, like,
serious
that's 100th commitment to me, like, that's too crazy.
No, but you know what, you have to tame yourself, because with me at the moment, I'm in a situation where I always find myself in it. It's like, do I take on this one extra thing to do? Because it kind of makes sense for where we're going as a team. No matter whether it's like the radio show that I do or the Overloud thing or like the modelling thing or whatever, it's always like someone needs to do something. Shall I just be that person? Should I just pick it up and just do it?
But
it takes time and it takes graft and it takes things that you don't have to stop from doing other things. Just to do that. So you have to tame yourself.
And it's like then you get to a point where you have to decide which one
makes more sense. Yeah, trust me, I'm there.
Oh gosh. So that, as I said, this is why I wanted her to introduce herself today, because as you can see, you can do, you can achieve. Yeah, there is ways. Yeah, and what is the way? Belief. Yeah? Believe in yourself, people. Yeah, that's what as I said, I started all of this just off of something I wanted to do when I was younger, and now I'm older and I'm a parent. I've got responsibilities. I wanted something to escape that. I'm doing that now. You know me, I keep it real.
I haven't heard
because
this one,
listen, it's the realness, bro. Listen, when I was younger, I was just full of energy. Yeah. So it's like now, I don't get to release that. So when I get to do radio, I got to go to events, or like I'm doing visuals, or like I'm doing vlogs, or I'm going away. Like those things to me are just what you said.
It's what you want to do. Like if you feel like you have a stronghold somewhere, why waste it? Like
instead
use it.
Just following the cycle, believe you can make time for dreams, and sometimes they don't cost a thing. All it costs is belief. Yeah.
No, sometimes it costs a thing though.
Yeah? Too much things, but I don't want to be negative, you know. I don't want to be too Friday.
But you know what? Sometimes it does. Like you have to take it in balance and proportion. Like you have to weigh up everything in life. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it's a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Way off.
Sometimes it's a lot in terms of like timing, going out, being with the family, having loads of things to do over the weekend. You're working on the week. It's a lot.
Too much family.
It's a lot, do you know what I mean?
I got my home family. You know, like that. I got my home family.
Yeah. It can work.
Yeah.
If you want it to, it can work.
Hey, go.
Oh boy.
Right, yeah, man. As I said, yeah, that's why I wanted her to introduce herself, and we're going to move on to that and to the next question. I was going to ask you, why do you think that young males are failing?
Isn't it?
He says we're failing.
You know, it's a deep question. It's a deep question.
He says we're failing.
And I knew that you. I knew.
I'm on my way up, bro. Don't diss me that. I'm on my way up. Don't diss me like that.
Because you brushed across the subject. I'm just trying to put it out there, and it's not a hole. It's real life. Yeah. Because as I sit down and I go through YouTube and I go through Instagram, go through social media, like Snapchat, and you got like the news feeds and stuff like that, and you watch the news and etc. You always hear about young males. Do you get what I'm saying? On the news, you hear about young males. You hear about the schemes that they're trying to do. They talk about youth clubs. They don't talk about females or young females. Do you get what I'm saying? They talk about getting the young youth. They say use, but when it comes down to the breaking news, it's a young male. Yeah. So I'm just saying, as in like as well. In the cycle that everyone's going through, you can't even achieve without an event happening. You get what I'm saying? And what example is that setting for the young males? That's why I'm saying, what is your opinion on that question? So I get stuck sometimes.
I'm listening now, and I'm working on the streets with you.
Okay.
So it's a lot, but I feel like there's not enough guidance for the youth for them to know what's out there. But in terms of why they're always getting blamed, it's because they live a different life and they're misunderstood. Like the majority of young males are afraid of being stopped, are afraid, and alright, maybe they might be doing something a little bit illegal that everyone might do now and then, but you know, sometimes it's a different, how can I explain it? It's a different punishment to the crime. It's a different stereotype thrown on there. It's a different, do you know what I mean? But I feel like there's a misunderstanding with the youth and the police and the media, and the media will throw anyone on the bus at any time.
That's what I'm saying to you. That's why I've seen it like on a regular. If we actually sit down, like as we've said earlier before we came in here, we're very busy people, got things to do. Do you get what I'm saying? But when you have time, like when you're just chilling, having a cup of tea, whatever, eating, like and you just scroll through social media in general, you will come across a lot of things referring back to young males. And some good and some bad. And obviously when it comes to females, I feel like it's the negative doesn't really get shown. Do you get what I'm saying? So when it comes to like the one, it's a recurring thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
It is.
It's just mad that, and I just, as you said, that's what my opinion of it as well. I don't feel like there's any guidance. There's no right way. And I'm not trying to say that man that are living their life is the wrong way. Do you get what I'm saying? everyone's brought on this earth to live their life in a certain way.
I think it's like,
But it's
you
the
put it this way,
influence.
you put in front of a child, you say, this is the world, and all they're seeing is the life I knew growing up. So the only people that have is illegal. So the only way I'm seeing as a child to actually get out of my situation is that.
Yeah.
Or like, and things like that happen, and it's a system, and even children who aren't doing that, or young people who aren't doing that, they're all stereotyped the same. Do you see what I'm saying? So the whole system in the beginning is set up to fail. Like, I feel like there are programs, there are things in place that can help, and it's about getting out there and doing that outreach and getting to these young people and trying to change that sort of stereotype that they have for their community, to make their community better for them in a whole. But like, I know what you're saying about the female and the male, but from where I come from, in terms of what I do, I see it both ways. I see it both ways, but in the media, you don't see it.
Yeah, you don't see it.
But I see it both ways, so I don't know, I feel like it's just the way the system's set up, and we need to get out there, wise up our young people, and change that whole system and bring back a society where, like, community is...
And the people that want to live that life, that actually are about that life, live that life. 'Cause that's how I remember it. People that are about that life, live that life. As you said, there's the opportunity now, like social media and all that. They open up that opportunity because it's in their eyes. They know it's there. Like, there's programs, they can watch it. Same how I'm just going on YouTube and I'm watching it. You get what I'm saying? Then they could be like, okay, so I'm just gonna hang around on the road and wait for someone to send me country. Do you get what I'm saying? The other day I saw one his mum was putting him up as missing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he was doing a freestyle. I was like, nah.
But I saw that, I said, nah, it's just life. This is life 2018. Like, this is a madness.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that, man.
And again, I got kids, so it's like, what? If I'm what? I'm putting up my youth as missing. And again, no offense to the woman that, or the parents or etc. that are looking for their lost child, yeah? But to see that and to think, well, if that was my child in a couple of years' time, I don't know what my reaction would be, because me as just watching it, it's not my child, I'm just blown away. You're up as missing, but then you get posted up freestyling with racks and chain and spliff.
That's different, because I couldn't run in my house. I couldn't run. That could never run.
Hey, I was blown away. And again, because of that, that's what I'm saying. So all these things I've been seeing, and then again, there was a large amount of males at the Rated Awards. Obviously, the UK scene, there is a lot of males. There is a lot of females, but like Miss Hinton said,
Mainly dominated.
Yeah, it's mainly male dominated, because obviously females don't feel as confident. Some don't actually have the connections around them, etc. That's why I'm saying big yourself up as well for your achievements.
If we're gonna do it, let's set up everything proper. Do you know what I mean? Like, we already had our dreams of owning a studio and doing this and doing that, and like, obviously, you know, Cardo, you know, Reese. Like, Cardo already has his home studio. Like, all three of us own Loud as a company.
Oh, okay.
So like, right now we're building another studio, or Cardo's building another studio, and that's where he's going to be based, because he's the main producer and stuff like that. And everything's just begun to fall into place. Yeah. But it took a lot of...
But it does, that's what I'm saying. In the background, you have to put in the groundwork in the background, you know, to build it as foundation to the house, as they say.
Yeah, so eventually we started doing the events. And yeah, like I said, it was overwhelming, because I was like, raw. It's good to see everyone out. And at the first one, you think, all right, cool. It was packed and it was nice, because obviously it was the first one. Where your friends came. Do you know what I mean? It's people
everyone
that
come to support.
Do you know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, cool. So we did the second one. It was like, oh, okay, but it's different people. But it's still like, okay. Alright then.
It's because your lineups ain't dead. A lot of these, again, I told you I'm on good vibes only, so I'm not disrespecting
it.
But
we can't do that. I'm sorry, I can't put someone rubbish on the lineup.
That's what I'm saying.
And none of us will ever do that, because we do music.
You can't have that one that kills the whole vibe.
Standard, do you know what I mean? Like, not to say people can't work on their craft and you start somewhere, like, do you know what I mean? But if it's real bad, I don't want to waste people's money.
Yeah.
You know? I brought you out to have a good time. That's what you're gonna do.
And that's what you're gonna leave saying, yeah? Yeah, man, that was live. Yeah, next one definitely. And let's bring yeah, that's what's gonna happen, car. And I said that lineup looking litty, yeah. And boy, I'm telling you, I'm ready. I don't get out much, so yeah. It's looking litty, yeah. I don't get out much. It's looking litty. So we're gonna have a short little interval, and then we're gonna move on to my favourite part of the interview, this whole session here. Yes, the on the spot challenge. We've got something different for them. I kind of set the challenge, but I actually don't know what the features are going to be. DJ, DST, line that all up. Listen, you'll be ready. You'll find out after the break.
I think she might get the beat. I'm not going to lie. I feel a bit confident.
What is it?
Yeah, I feel confident for her. Still, she's clued up.
What is it though?
No, you'll find out. I'll tell you the
Why are you saying I sound clued up and I feel like what?
If you want to interact,
What you talking about?
holler in on the studio number 07939347202. It's your boy Farda Gee and Miss Charli.
Yeah.
Yes, I have to double check that one there. Oh gosh. Yeah, man. DST coming with the fire.
In the Netherlands, my team too fly and I'm praying that we never land down. My team too high and I'm praying that we never.
Oh man. Sorry about that. If you can come in high as well, you know. A little intro for what? The on the spot challenge. Are you ready, guys? So, Miss Charli, today I'm gonna have you do it on the on spot. On the on spot? On the on. Whoa. On the unders. On the. Whoa.
Are you sure you want me to do this?
I'm too excited. On the spot challenge, yeah? That's it. On the spot challenge. You're going to do on the spot challenge. I done it. What challenge today is DJ DST is gonna play a verse from the song, and you have to let us know who the artist is and the name of the song. Don't look down. Just the tune they played there.
I'm so bad at this type of stuff.
Well,
I'm so
there's
bad.
no phone near you, yeah?
I went easy.
I'm always
No Shazams.
I went easy.
No Shazams.
The phone's away. No Shazams.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't even have my phone.
So are you ready?
Yeah.
Hey DST, come up with the first one. Turn it up a bit, man. Turn it up a bit. I can't feel it. Man.
Think of the voice.
Sounds like the Keisha song, but I don't know this.
You know this one? This one's like a wavy one, little UK artist there.
If I play it over this loop, it's gonna say the name, innit?
Yeah,
so
that's what
I have to just keep it here, yeah.
I don't know who it is.
Alright, look, Let her take a guess. Let her take a guess. You can't give her too much.
I tried. It sounds sick, man.
So what? Who's Letitia? Is that who you think it is?
No,
Letitia?
it's not her. No.
Here's the t-shirt.
That's not her name.
Boy, Letitia ain't there?
Hey, one of us on the
It's
show, yeah?
Keisha.
Oh, sorry, Letitia ain't there?
But before we just baiting out the girl name.
I think I might need it.
But anyway, it sounds like her, and she's got a really nice banging voice. But I don't know who this is. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
What? Am I gonna tell her who it is?
Should we take it off the loop?
Yeah.
And then she'll hear one, and then she might hear the next thing, and then.
And they'll be like, oh yeah, I know this tune.
Yeah, all them ones. Yeah.
Vibesy.
Alright, cool.
It's a tune, though.
When you listen to it once.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you hear what he said? You heard this before? It's hey, look. Hold on.
Great stuff.
So, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, great.
I told you, I'm so rubbish at this stuff.
So the
I
correct
have the Spotify. I mean, what's the one?
Shazam. You have to Shazam this one, car.
Everything,
DJ
I'm so bad.
DST was moving a bit mad today, car. even when I saw that as the first tune, I was thinking, wow, that's kind of new, you know, like
That's
Oh,
new.
is it?
That's
new, yeah.
Because you don't put rubbish people on the thing and say, what's
don't
hot
say
for
that,
her?
because
No, don't say rubbish.
All that.
Don't say.
That
Okay.
song sounded sick still, but I just didn't know it.
Not,
No, I'm not saying that.
That's good. Not as good. They're not there yet. Yeah. So I think that one was
I'll take that one down later.
Was you think?
Add it to my playlist if it's clean.
So that one there was Pagey, Cakey and Gecko.
Oh.
Let me get the correct name of the song. It was it's called Lovin'.
I haven't heard it though, but I can see it.
So that one's new. There's visuals for that as well, isn't it, DJ DST?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's visuals up on YouTube for that. I'm not even sure what channel that is on.
Okay.
But
My
as I
friend
said,
hers, if she's watching this now, she's gonna be busting up.
why? Because you got the first one wrong.
No, because like she's about all of that. She's about all of that. I'm not really.
On the spot.
No, in terms. Wait, it's not.
You got a bit late with that.
You need
to drop it down.
Yeah, anywhere I want.
But no.
Yeah, man. Moving on to the next one. DJ DST, man. Fling it, man. Fling it. I know this one.
Did you say you hadn't heard this one?
No, I know this one still. You must know this one. This one gets bagged on radio.
Not in
I
one
do,
vibe.
but I can't remember their names. I can't remember their names. Damn it. It's two girls, isn't it? It's not. It's not the two girls that got signed. Okay, well, I don't know.
Let it run a bit. Let it run a bit.
I'm gonna get the hustle out of this. I don't know why you're not brought me on here to do this to me. To just annihilate me because I don't remember shit.
Listen, it has to be done. Yeah, you have to,
It's romantic though.
this song gets banged on. Like, I heard it like 3 times today on the radio.
This shit is everywhere, bro.
Literally.
Everywhere. I heard the song before you saw
But this
the
is
Trust
the
me.
thing. I'm
Trust me. That's what the
hidden in my little
visuals.
hole, and that's where I live, and that's where I grind.
Come on,
That's
you're on the
where I
radio. You must hear these tunes
It's mad, it's
sometimes.
mad. I do, but I just.
So you're in your zone. You're just doing your thing.
I'm just mad. I'm just all over the place doing bits and doing bobs, so you know.
Hey, luck it.
I don't hit everything.
So when she first heard it starting, I thought, yes,
No,
she's
I've
gonna
heard
get it
it,
right.
but I don't know their names. Like I told you as well, I'm so rubbish with names. So you know.
So,
Sorry.
so that's the second question there. What did you get, DST?
Oh my gosh. Do we even have to put on the next one?
But did you get that, DJ?
Hey.
What did she get? Did she get it right or wrong? What is
Oh,
it?
come on.
I'm sorry. It has to be done.
She's not liking it now.
For the listeners,
She's not liking it. That's like, oh,
for the listeners, you have to let the listeners know that you got that one wrong. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
And that one was there. Amelia. I do not know how to say her second name. Monette.
That's how I say it.
Yeah. And Eo. Baddest. The visuals for that. When I saw her, the girl, I was thinking she does like little vlogs. I think my little sister watches her and stuff like that. Yeah. And now she does music. And yeah, that tune's doing well at the moment. I thought after with Eo, I thought after German, I thought he wasn't gonna make any more tunes that were gonna be as buzzing as that song. Because that German song, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like it. It's like repetitive. In a German. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it. But yeah, DJ DST, fling on the next one there, man. Fling on the next one. I'm not gonna keep you on the spot for long, you know, cause I can see you're feeling the pressure.
It's not even
feeling
that
the
I'm
pressure
feeling the
today,
pressure.
guys.
The kisses
I
and
done told
it's
these
too
man
hot.
already. I'm not like I don't know the names. Oh my god. I can't remember the name.
Oh yeah, I know this song as well.
I do, but I can sing it, but I don't remember the name. Hey.
Come on, listen.
Oh, Western.
Yes.
Why are you looking at me like this?
You're trying to suss it at me.
She's trying to get the words through my eyes and that.
What's he up to over there? What's he doing over there?
But yeah.
You kind of baited it up. Like, if you listen to the verses
What are you
there.
waiting for? The name?
Yeah, I said you have to say that. Okay, we later. That wasn't a starter, that was meant to.
I was
that
like,
was meant
wait,
to.
what?
She got her first tick.
She got
Her first correct one of the night. I big up Westlands. I I just lick it one more time. I lick it one more time for them.
Oh my
Yeah?
God.
Alright. Yeah?
Alright, guys.
So at this one, alright, cool. You got the list there, yeah?
Yeah, I've
Play the last one. Let's give her that.
Oh, snap.
Come on, man. If she gets this wrong, oh gosh.
Oh my days.
Come on, man. This is like this is the easiest.
Oh my gosh.
Easiest. And turn it up, man. Give me a little volume.
Hey.
You say that. You see.
Why can't I remember the name though?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Hey,
days.
hey.
It's not fabulous.
What?
It is. Why does it
Wait.
sound like...
What did she say?
I said it's not fabulous.
My girl said fabulous. No. If you're listening right now, I deep it. She said fabulous.
I'm not good with names. I told you.
Shit, Elwood, man. She's a license plate. I'm telling you, it's peak right now.
And I'll hold it. I told you that already. I'll hang it right
run it again. Run it. Give it another chance.
I told you
Let's
that
listen to a
already.
bit
It's not
more.
me.
Not even the name of the song. You don't know the name of the song.
Tipsy.
Alright. So
I
half point.
remember who
Huh?
it is.
Come on.
Come on, man. Get the other half.
But you don't want to try, eh?
Try this.
Jadakiss. I don't
Oh,
know.
you're getting close to the category. Jadakiss, no, because
Wow.
Jadakiss don't even spit like this. I know that.
Think
I
vibe
can't
switching,
remember.
and then it might just come to you.
Oh my god. This is like how old as well? I can't remember. Chingy?
Oh, nah. But she's hurting herself, so I agree
Who
with you.
is this? I don't know who this is.
Oh my gosh, she said fabulous.
I am dead. You could have picked a nice game, fam.
She said fabulous,
Jadakiss.
and then Chingy.
Oh my.
I told you that already. I told you that.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna go down.
I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I think it's J Known.
Fam.
J Quan, that's it.
Oh.
J Quan. He didn't really have that much hits, and
One and
I
a.
remember the song.
but you got the song right, so that's a half point.
He did well.
So at the end of the on the spot challenge, you did
Game over.
fail.
Game over.
1.5 points. What was it out of 5? Was it 5? 5 songs we played. Yeah? 5 songs DST, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Out of 5 songs. I'm not one to put you down on a Friday night, you know? But I can't believe it. To put Jadakiss and Fabulous on that tune. They don't even sound like them. It don't even. Chingy, I'll give you Chingy. Chingy is like similar.
At least Chingy was that generation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Fabulous and them man, nah.
Just trying to bring me here to roast me.
Yeah?
Told him. I told him already.
Radio, you know.
I don't remember
Radio,
the names,
every day
man.
these tunes used to come on. CD, this was CD days. I bought the single. And I got
Swear.
mad. Yeah, I bought the single, I remember.
How old was you then? When you bought this single? What year was this?
I might have been, was that primary school? I might have still been primary school, you know, when this come out. Screaming out Tipsy in that in the playground. I didn't even know what Tipsy was.
I didn't even know what Tipsy was, to be honest.
I'd never touched liquor in my life. Hey, it's mad things. But yeah, man. Thank you for coming down today.
Thanks for having
You've been very. What's the right words? Cause I always get mumbled and stumbled, as you heard earlier. I gotta do the granddad face because I'll be thinking, what's the right words, man? It's very inspiring.
Very.
You know, makes you think that no matter what the situation is, you can do and you can achieve. But no, on a real note, big up Miss Charli for coming down today. Big up the Overloud movement and keep doing what you're doing, man. It's all about pushing. It's all about chasing those dreams. And
When's the
doing
next
it better.
event again?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow where?
Tomorrow where?
Tomorrow.
Ghana.
Deptford Cinema.
Where's Deptford?
Near the corner.
Is that
Where's Deptford?
Sussex?
No, sir. Yeah,
London City, yeah? South East London, yeah? Make sure you come down by the sun. Let them know what's next if you want to give yourself a little entrance and then an exit Yeah. Because you didn't really give yourself an entrance.
No,
So that's what I'm saying.
I don't
To give yourself an
like
entrance and an exit, innit? Give you an entrance
It's mad,
and
innit?
exit.
How can I be a co-host and I don't like talking?
But I get it though, because you're kind of on the spot. You don't know what's next. You get what I'm saying? You're not in control. Like.
It's mad. But yeah, coming up next, obviously we've got the show. Make sure you come down for that. Follow me at Miss Charli.
Yeah.
Just an I, the N, no E, no Y. Just watch out for more shows. Also, if you're interested in fashion shows, watch out for those. There's another one coming up on the 15th of September.
Yeah.
So that's like a music and art clash with like, it's working with a charity that deals with racism head on, all different types, and another company that I'm part of called More Than Size. Yeah, so if you want to go to like a nice art gallery, nice music, a little fashion show,
Different environment for me.
nice sponsors, so yeah, come down and have a look.
And what about your radio show as well?
Yeah,
What is
so
that?
Friday mornings,
Yeah.
9 to 11, but that might be changing soon. But yeah, you'll know when it happens.
Yeah,
But yeah,
man.
so 9 to 11, Friday mornings, top of the morning radio
I was just
show.
about to say that. I like that little that. It sounds official,
Top of the
still
morning.
top of the morning. Friday morning.
Lively in the morning.
Yeah, I'm so tired though.
No man, I know the feeling. But as soon as I go home, hit the pillow, back to the grind tomorrow, back to reality. You know, like that. It don't stop.
Waiting so long, I'm here to answer your call. Elation, I've had you waiting long. I've been so busy, but I've been thinking about what I want to do with you.
It's about time you say something to the camera.
They've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to. I can see you want me too. Now it's waiting for you. I've been waiting, think I wanna make them move. Baby, tell me if you like it. Tell me if you like it.
Red dog.
Where you been, girl? You and your friends come to the back. You got it knocked out in your white t-shirt or a three-piece suit. Don't matter what you wear, all that matters is who you with. Some jiggy, some